this week we are doing the best bagel in the city tour. So we are going to visit our top 3 favorite places for bagels in the city. So the first place that we visited, which is one of our favorites, is this place called Pop-Up Bagels. We used to go to this location in West Village, but they now have spun up their locations and there's one in Upper West Side as well. So we've gotten the 6-pack bagel with the scallion cream cheese. This costed us $21. They usually sell their bagels in a pack of 3 with 1 schmear or a pack of 6. So yeah, this is the scallion bagel. We've gotten the plain bagel as well as the sesame bagel. Okay, but yeah, you can choose from other options as well. They have plain, salt, sesame, poppy, and everything. And they turn out fresh hot bagels from the tall oven, so you can always get hot bagels here. So I'm going to tear this into 2. So this is actually a hot bagel that just came out, so you can see that this is very fluffy and doughy inside, but it's also really crispy outside. So this is a bit different from the traditional bagels in New York City, but it's really good. This is the scallion cream cheese. Yeah, it's really good. You cannot really go wrong with pop-up bagels. I highly recommend it. It's one of the newer bagel locations in New York City. It's very popular, so you can find it in multiple different locations throughout the city. I believe they originated from Connecticut, but yeah, they made their way into New York City, where it is the most famous for its bagels. So it's really good. Yeah, it's very crispy and crunchy outside, but also very doughy and fluffy inside. It's really good. Yeah. Hello. So the second favorite spot for our bagel tour this week is Apollo Bagels. So there are 2 different locations in Manhattan. So one in East Village and another in West Village. We visited both locations and we like the location in East Village better. It seems to be more spacious than West Village. There usually is a long line outside. So I actually heard that the line was so long for Apollo Bagel in West Village that neighborhood threatened Apollo Bagels with an eviction order. But today we got lucky. It opened at 7 a.m. and today on Saturday we visited around 8:30 a.m. and there was no wait at all. It looks like the line starts forming around 9 a.m. so I recommend that you visit this place as early as possible, so before 9 a.m. to beat the crowd. Their menu is pretty simple. They have 3 different bagels, so plain, sesame, as well as everything, and they top the bagels with things like tomato, cream cheese, lox, whitefish. They're really famous for their tomato and cream cheese as well as their lox bagel. So it comes in a little box where they split the bagels into half. So it's an open bagel sandwiches. Yeah, it was really good. It's a bit different from other traditional New York bagels. It's a sourdough based bagel, so it has some notes of sourness in it. And it also feels really crispy and crunchy when you bite into it. So the exterior is slightly charred and crunchy, while it's not as dense than the traditional New York bagels. It's very airy and chewy. It's drizzled with a lot of olive oil as well as peppers. So if that's not to your liking, then you could ask them to not put too much olive oil in it. At the end of having the bagels, your hands are going to be doused with olive oils and pepper flakes. We paid $7 for the tomato, cream cheese, and around $15 for the lox sandwich. Yeah, so yeah, that was it. Hello. So for our next best place for bagel, we've gotten our lox bagel sandwich from Best Bagel and Coffee. So the name of the place quite literally is called the Best Bagel and Coffee. So we've gotten the lox bagel sandwich. This place is located in Midtown. Okay, so let's see how this looks like. Okay, what I've gotten here is the everything bagel toasted with scallion cream cheese, and it comes with quite thick chunk of lox as well as the onion, tomato. Okay, so I am going to try it. I really like it. The lox is actually not very salty. Yeah, cream cheese is good. It's a traditionally hand-rolled New York style bagels. So it's a little bit dense and doughy, But yeah, this is what a good traditional bagel is ought to be. So yeah, it's a really good bagel sandwich. You cannot go wrong with salmon sandwich like this one. I recommend it. Okay, so I know that when we first started off, we thought that we were going to go to the top 3 bagel places in New York City, but we have a bonus. So this place is called Liberty Bagel. So it's a very famous place for the birthplace of rainbow bagels. And so we felt that it's such a unique experience because this is nothing like what you've seen before. It's very unique, and the place in itself became really famous because of this unique rainbow bagel. Okay, so it actually looks like this. It looks like a rainbow. I think it looks really cool. So this is a sweet bagel. You can get it with sweet cream cheeses. So they have multiple different options. Previously, we tried their birthday cake, Nutella, peanut butter, but this time I've gotten the bagel with walnut raisin. It looks really good. There are huge chunks of raisin as well as walnut in the cream cheese, and the color of the rainbow bagel is very unique as well. And so we wanted to give this to you as a bonus. And the Best Bagel as well as Liberty Bagel, the locations in Midtown are actually in the same block. So if you want, you can go with Best Bagel for their savory option and then have this as a dessert. There usually is a very long line for Liberty Bagel, around 20-30 minutes. But today we went around 9 a.m. on Sunday, and I didn't have to wait. Maybe the wait was around less than 2-3 minutes. So it wasn't a wait at all, but it was still pretty crowded in the store. And I believe there are multiple locations in Manhattan for Liberty Bagel. So yeah, I'm going to try it. Yeah, it's a perfect dessert. So after you're finished with your savory bagel sandwiches, then you can have this as a dessert. This is pretty good. It's worth an experience when you are in New York City. I just don't know.